Firstly, congratulations on making the Legend stage. Is it a relief to be directly going into this stage?
Yeah, for sure. It was my first RMR, my first time making the major, of course. So getting the legend spot, it was just incredible. When we finished our game, we didn't know for a fact we would get legends or challenger spot, but the admins told us at the time that if BNE wins against FaZe, we would get legend spot. So we were just watching the game, and once they won, it was just like everyone just got euphoric, basically.
Into the Breach compete in a lot of CCT events, but the RMR has teams that are ranked much higher. How was the preparation different for the RMR compared to these events?
We did prepare the games differently, but not because of the tier we were playing. We found a easier way to prepare the games that suits better on us. So we just changed the way that we were preparing the games. Mostly me, because of course, as a coach, I need to prepare the games. But Roland was helping me preparing the games, and we did change a little bit how we wanted to approach the games, or we wanted to make sure we wanted to play, basically.
During your first game of the RMR, you took Na'Vi to double overtime. Did this help inspire confidence that you could beat the top teams?
For sure. Getting the Na'Vi on overtime, first game, even we were like up 14-13 up at a certain time. So, of course, it gave us like a new life for the rest of the game. But the truth is that Na'Vi game should have ended 16-4 in reality. We shouldn't even make the overtime, to be honest with you. Of course, like after, how do I explain this to you? Like we were losing 12-4 and we literally just won a force where it was from a mistake of Na'Vi. So they gave us the momentum and the opportunity to create that momentum and start getting rounds, basically. So getting those rounds, it was what made us basically take the game to overtimes. The game should have ended way early, but I'm glad it didn't. I'm glad the team showed effort after winning that force, and keep putting pressure on them, etc. Keep winning rounds and getting the momentum on, and get them in overtime.
Some people may not realize that the current lineup has been together since February. If the team had been playing together slightly longer, do you think that could have helped to close out the game against Na'Vi?
I don't know. Like I think each game is a different game. Like we could play against them today and literally get. We could play against them tomorrow and win. Like for me, each game it's always gonna be a different game because it depends on the way that you approach the game. Some teams like we even in my team, you saw on Deramar, like we were going crazy. Like Volt was winning clutches. Kai was playing insane as well after the game against Navi. Like everyone's really shooting really hard. So if it's a day off or it's a day we are shooting more, etc., everything makes a difference. So I don't like to think, oh, if we had more time, we could have won, because that's not how it works. Each game is a different game.
This is a big opportunity for a team that hasn't been playing together for very long, and given this is the final CSGO major, the pressure must be immense. Is the team taking any additional preparation to cope with the pressure?
I feel like people keep looking at us like underdogs. Of course, they will respect us more now that we made Legend spot and the major. But I think they keep looking at us as underdogs, and I think we should have no pressure at all going there. I think we just keep doing our job, how we want to approach the games, how we want to play, and do not think much of like, oh, we need to win the game, blah blah blah. No, we don't need that. We don't need that pressure. We'll just go one game at a time, like we did on the RMR.
Previously, you've coached Portuguese teams like For the Win. Is it a shame to not have a Portuguese team at the final CSGO major?
I wouldn't say it's a shame, because I'm proud of the Portuguese scene, especially of SAW, because they've been on Aeromars, they've been competing on the tier 2 highest level, etc. Like I literally have a lot of respect for them, all of them that played for SAW. So I wouldn't say it's a shame. Of course, I'm kind of sad that the Portuguese team didn't make it during all the majors or MRs, but I wouldn't say a shame, because I'm really proud of them and I respect them a lot.
How does it feel to be one of only 3 Portuguese people to make a major?
It's an amazing feeling. I'm not gonna lie to you. When we made the major, I just did this. Like I did nothing else. I didn't scream. I just done this like movement with my arms because it was such a relief, and the how do you say, the plot didn't, like, didn't click, basically. Like only after 1-2 days it just clicked on me. Like I made the major. I'm the third Portuguese doing it. It's like I'm really, like, how do I say this? It's incredible to represent Portugal. At the end of the day, like simple as that. It's just amazing that I can bring the Portuguese flag up and put them on the major once again, like Fox and Coachy did. A lot of respect for them because they made it first.
The Portuguese and UK CSGO scenes are similar in the way that they've struggled to compete with top teams internationally. What is it about these regions that causes this?
Mm, I don't know. Like you have two similar teams actually. You had Endpoint and Saw playing at the same level every time, but both of them uh, when they went to the Air Mars, they never made to the majors. But Saw should have done it. I think Saw, in compare of Endpoint, should have done it in the Air Mars. They went 2-3 and they lost like in the last second against VP. Literally 1 second difference, and they would have been the major. But I don't know. They play well against these kind of teams, but in terms of RMR, sometimes they either have bad luck or they're not in a good phase. Because I do remember the first RMR they went, also 3 RMRs previously, they went 2-3 and they should have done the major. Like it was a lucky round from VP at the time, or outsiders at the time. So they should have done the major. The second RMR, they went 0-3, yeah, but like 1 month after they were winning a tournament tier 2. So I don't think they have this scene as a problem playing against tier 1 teams. Because even Endpoint, they won online in OCL Pro League, I'm pretty certain, with Crucial, that is my opera now, online against Navi. So I don't think there is a problem, but it's just like phases, basically. I think so. Like sometimes they're not in a good moment when they play these kind of tournaments.
Although there isn't a Portuguese team at the major, Into the Breach have made history by being the first UK core to qualify for a major. How does it feel playing such a large role in this?
It's amazing. Like it's my second year on the UK scene. I joined ITB on 2021 December, and 2021 December. Yeah, 2021 December, and just amazing that I could help the scene, because I feel like part of the scene right now, right? So yeah, it feels amazing to bring them up as well.
You're the sixth seed in the Legends stage. Is there any team from the Challenger stage that you want to face in round 1?
I don't have like a favorite team. As I said previously, like one game at a time. Whoever comes, we need to face them. It is what it is. It's RMR. It's the major. We gotta take it like if it was RMR, like one game at a time. The first 2-3 games is gonna be a BO1 either way. So on these BO1s, you always play a good map for you, always. So it is what it is. One game at a time, always.
It's no doubt that this major is going to have more riding on it than any before it. What are your expectations going into it?
I feel like this major is gonna be amazing. I do really think, because it's a less major. Everyone wanna watch it. Everyone wanna make part of it. It's just, I think it's gonna be better, even better than the Rio major. To be honest with you, I felt like it could have been way better, that major, to be honest.